WTF Nation Radio
is in the house.
There are many simple things in the world. Shovels. They are all different. Gardening shovel. Unloading shovel. Children's shovel. But there is also a different shovel. We use it when we come to the position. In short time, it helps us dig a trench which saves us from bullets. If a tank will pass over the trench, there is a high probability that it will not cause any harm to the soldier. We dig in the ground, deeper, and then connect the trenches with our friends to the left. In just a few hours, trenches are all connected. have an axe, we can use a shovel to cut a loaf of bread. A soldier uses a shovel as a paddle, crossing the wide river under enemy fire. If we run out of ammunition, we will use a shovel again. And then we'll move on. And when we get the order to stop, we'll take a shovel again and build around us an impregnable fortress. This fortress is defended by the army of Ukraine, our army.
Freedom is the right of all sentient beings.
Broadcasting live from the basement of the Pentagon. This is WTF Nation Radio.
This is a public service announcement from C.T. Fletcher. I will not contribute to the pussification of a nation. Get your punk ass out there and work for it, motherfucker.
Let's roll.
Broadcasting live from the Functional Veteran Center of Excellence, broadcasting from the Pogue Wing. We're Pogues. We're a bunch of Pogues. WTF Nation Radio, U.S. Army WTF moments on this. Shit, what day is today? This is the 3rd of February, 2025. Yeah. Bro, yeah. I got to make sure I put 2025 on all the comments here. Broadcasting deep within the base of the Pentagon, maybe somewhere outside of. Somebody said, "How come you don't ever talk about McKellar's Lodge anymore?" Outside of McKellar's Lodge, if you guys know that. If you know, you know. Outside of Cheyenne Mountain, Area 51, the Alamo. WTF Nation Radio's Monday edition. I'm Aisha, host, or you can just call me Ken. Yeah. Are we going back and forth to the being our names or?
I don't know. I've always gone by Massey on this bitch.
Oh, so. Okay. Well, I'm just saying.
Now, don't forget to mention that this episode is being sponsored by Elon Musk.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Exactly that. This is sponsored by Doge. Oh, man, everyone's freaking out about Elon. Yeah, watch out.
not jumping the gun on you.
Yeah, exactly. Tankers are cool pogues too. Yeah, tankers, artillery, special forces, civil affairs, pogues, all pogues, right? They're all because grunts are the blue cords, right? Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, I just break your ball. Just had some. The lodge, that lodge is still around. Oh no shit, McKellar's still around. That's what I'm talking about. You think I live? Yeah, this is what I'm broadcasting from my basement, my family's basement, my grandmother's basement. Yeah, dude, what a
look. Broadcasting deep beneath the wall.
Deep beneath the Oh, actually, next to the border right now.
Yeah.
Right now, we're just doing some border operations. Yeah. Man, what a look. Today has been. This has been these last 72 hours have been fucked up. I'll just say it right now. This is some fucked up shit. Yeah. Going on in the news, going on in just the military news in itself. What's been going on down on the fucking border, and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on with everybody? Is what I'm saying. It's I mean, dude, why? Brancos is in the back of the pickup truck. We've had several mishaps within the Army. We had an aircraft mishap, and then we also had a rollover mishap. And what's pissing me off is that immediately everyone's going to the DEI shit and all that stuff. When it, I'm like, what? Look, I'm just gonna say this right now. Until we find out the investigation of what happened in D.C., I suggest you shut the fuck up. As a matter of fact, I'm not a rated pilot. I don't fly helicopters. I don't fly Blackhawks. I don't even fly commercial jetliners. As a matter of fact, and a lot of people don't know this, even my decade of aviation service, I could talk to you about maybe some of the academics and stuff like that. But as far as like the flying shit and what happened there, I don't know. There's no like secret, oh, they're keeping this, they're keeping that. The only thing that I expected to see was as soon as they were waiting for a procedure, something procedure-wise, and I was speaking to a friend of mine about this, is about the statuses of the individuals that were, Dust One is what they call. The parents didn't leave, the parents didn't do this, and how come the Army delayed it? How come the Army delayed that?
Right.
There's a lot of incidents that have happened in the military recently, and they go on to the freaking, how do I say this? I'll say this again. The SEALs that were killed off coast Africa, their names didn't get released for a while. Is that DEI? Was it because of DEI? Was it because, and I'm telling you, dude, it fucking just, dude, stop. We've got fallen service members that have been killed in standard routine military operations. Our work is inherently dangerous. And I'm just shaking my fucking head. Exactly that. Chris says it in the chats as well. Politics aside from the amount of bullshit, fuck faces I've seen on X degrading the Black Hawk crew pisses me off. Yeah, exactly. Bro, I am not qualified to fly an aircraft at all. I don't know anything. I don't know anything about that. All I know is just that I walk to an aircraft as a jump master, and they say, okay, Army, your time for prep. Here's what you got to do. Make sure you do the crew briefs, and then we do the jump master brief, and then we go do the things to do the things. And then we go do jump master things
But I play a lot of flight simulators. So
right.
I know how to shake out.
Right, immediately. Individuals, I mean, I don't do the doxing shit. I don't post the fucking names and stuff like that. But there's a lot of motherfuckers out there that we know who they really are behind their social media profiles, talking so much shit.
Yeah.
I'll just bring up one example, okay? When someone talks shit about the pilot and names being released, yada, 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 and they start talking about, oh, she was doing this and she was doing, we don't fucking know that.
Yeah.
The NTSB hasn't came out with anything else other than updates on what's been happening and what it looks like or what we're gathering, yada, yada, yada.
Right.
But I'm sorry, a fucking a Coast Guard rescue swimmer, shut the fuck up. Look, like I said, I am not of qualifications to discuss any of the pilotry that they are doing. I don't know anything about that. Hey, like I said, doing jump master things, get the aircraft ready to jump.
So do you feel like, well, I do. I feel like with this type of shit that happens to the speculation wagon is so fast and the shit talk wagon is so fast. And I think it's due to the fact that news media, everything is so instant gratification now. And people want that shit immediately. Never mind the fact there has to be an investigation. There's protocol that has to go through before this shit comes around.
Exactly that.
And people are like, no, we have to know right the fuck now, like regardless of anything else. Like we need to know. People just start spewing shit because somebody's gonna go, well, I know what happened.
Yeah, you're right. There's that clout of the first to know, to be the first on the ground.
Yeah,
to be the source.
My grandfather flew Blackhawks and told me stories. I know how they work.
It's kind of crazy that you're saying my grandfather flew Blackhawks, and I believe it. I believe it. Look, man. And there's someone's training and stuff like that, and incidents happen all the time. Incidents happen all the time, and it has zero to do with fucking DEI. When I first fucking heard about that shit, I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Are you really going to use that angle? I mean, before the bodies were fucking, even discovered, or before they started doing recovery operations, immediately everything went. Exactly that, Branko. If you give a fuck about soldier lives, how about them suicides, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm perplexed. I'm perplexed at this stuff. Which, you talk shit about a woman pilot like this, but God forbid you speak about a dude or a bro who's dealing with his demons and shit, right? And then now everyone's got to gather around. Let's gather around the family. Let's pass the hat. Let's do a fucking GoFundMe.
Right.
It would be disrespectful, like fucking crazy for me to say, oh, that's because of DEI. Well, he's a guy. No. He's gay. Could you imagine if somebody said that to anybody else?
Yeah. Yeah, and it's not like he was an Asian pilot, so I'm kidding.
Oh, this what? I'm just fucking blown away. It's like literally it's kind of funny. It's like the GWAT ending kind of really got everybody just unhinged on the way we honor our dead now. Right. Like before, it used to be the respect. We put a dog tag, the battlefield cross with the dog tags, a black ribbon over an emblem. Now, when somebody gets killed in training, nobody gives a fuck.
No.
Nobody wants to talk. Nobody wants to say, hey, dude, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And Meta will ban your page if you tell people to shut the fuck up. You know what I mean?
I had my page banned for bullying because I called somebody a cunt. It wasn't my own personal page too.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Oh wait, can I not say the C word? Is that the line?
Fuck yeah, dude, say it. If anything else, if Facebook kills us off, whatever. Facebook sent us another ping, and I'm just like, I'm done with it. Facebook, if you want to fucking delete our 1.6 million followers, fucking A, do it. I don't give a fuck, dude. Fuck off. Because this is I'm tired of all this bullshit that we got going on with social media. Everyone wants to cover shit up. Everyone wants to not whatever. And I'm having a bad day because we had, on top of all the drama of motherfuckers talking shit about DEI involved in any of the stuff, and they focused on this pilot and the crew. They didn't say anything about the guy being DEI. They didn't say about the crew chief being DEI. But did you know that there were 2 soldiers that were killed in a rollover accident, and one of them was a woman? Was it because of what their status was? You going to say that's DEI too? Even though soldiers have been saying that the organization is fucking, this was going to happen. It was going to happen. Soldiers in our inbox. We have plenty of screenshots and plenty of information from the soldiers that were there at 3rd ID that were involved in training at Fort Stewart. Told us, hey man, this is not looking good. We're doing this, we're doing that. We're running ragged. We've never trained like this before. We're running around in vehicles that we're not familiar with.
Yeah.
But yeah, DEI, right? Fuck off. Sorry, I have family sometimes listen in, so guys, go ahead and put the kids away. Maybe I should have put the mature level alert here, because I do have family members that watch and all that, and they do sometimes. Oh, you want to see Uncle Ken talk on TV? They put me on. Yeah, exactly. Exactly that. They put me on TV like that. I'm sitting there going off. Alexis says this is better than prime time. Well, appreciate it, Alexis. I'm honored for the compliment. We are honored. And thank you for attending U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio's broadcast. But, hey, look, man, if you got anything to fucking say about a fallen comrade, and we started picking pepper out of fly ship about what's considered fallen. They didn't do shit. They didn't do stuff on the objective. But motherfucker, you didn't either.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be slandering your ass and talking shit if you had fallen in training, line of duty training. I just fucking hate that shit, dude. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you what. Everyone talks to me about, well, what do you think about this with if it was male, female, whatever. I was like, look, dude, it takes a long ways. And here's another thing too. Speaking from a former ops sergeant major perspective, everyone's like, well, she worked for the White House, blah blah blah. Okay, half of you fucks that have not been in the military, let me tell you how it works. Okay. There are taskings that come down, okay? And these taskings come down, and the command tells you, hey, Sergeant Major Massey, Sergeant Major Ramos, you need to provide us a name for this, and everybody can attest to this. You need to provide a name. but don't send me a shit bag. Okay. Well, you don't want somebody to fucking, send a shit bag, so you say, okay, well, okay, I'm going to send so-and-so name up. And it could be for anything. I've seen officers that have, and NCOs that have been pulled off the line for a voluntary, quote unquote, and I say that, tasking that comes down, but they don't want shit bags. And then, of course, that individual, that name's selected, and then that person comes up to talk to the battalion commander or the group commander or the brigade commander or the division commander, and they go, no, this is a good thing. You're going to volunteer this. You're being volunteer. It's a good thing. We have to provide the name. So when someone says that Captain Lobach was volunteering for this, and we need volunteers for this, and the name comes down for a tasking, that's how it works. The Army asks for these. When they don't get enough people for the asks, they're going to get people for the tasks, and you're going to get tasked down to do it. I've known this because I've assisted in those said taskings. And in those taskings, they'll say, hey, all right, you got Sergeant Massey here. We're about ready to do this. Here's the links to apply. You're not being forced to apply, but you're doing it. Captain Lobach felt, hey, look, this is some good shit. I want to fucking, I want to fucking try this out. Fuck yeah. Fills out all the documents and does the proper vetting and all that. On top of already being a helicopter pilot. Yeah. Can you do that shit? I can't do that shit. I can't do helicopter piloting and stuff like that.
No.
So
I like to think I could.
Well, but yeah, I mean, my look, I'd be like the fucking Taliban guys that are crashing our helicopters that we left behind.
You just have to learn to take off.
Yeah. No way, dude. Fuck that. I get in a helicopter. I'd be like those old, those Taliban videos. Helicopter. And I'm fucked up. That's it. I can't do it.
Yeah.
So what a lot of individuals don't realize is that there's processes within the Army for such programs such as the White House aid, or doing an aid for a general, or an aid for that.
Right.
To especially, this is the rant, Alexis. Sorry for the intro there. This is just ranting. I'm pissed off. Yeah, sometimes I do that in some shows. Some shows I don't. So people don't understand there's processes involved. People don't understand that there's specific gates you have to meet to make this stuff. And I'm pretty sure Captain Lobach was able to attain those gates that other individuals could not make. To include on top of already working as a helicopter pilot for the 12th Aviation Battalion, which provides premier aviation aircraft support to the DC area.
Yeah, which in and of itself, like, it's not like they just pass any motherfucker to, okay, you can fly one of our Blackhawks. It's fine. It's close. You're close enough. Just go ahead.
Yeah, they ain't gonna do that.
Yeah,
they ain't gonna do that. But my point being is that everyone is, like I said, they were disrespecting her before we even knew her name, and then once we knew her name. We U.S. Army WTF Moments knew her name already, and we waited the proper process for the families and also the casualty assistance and the casualty notification process to complete. But like you said, and people are going to get mad at me about this, but I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. We lost about 12 to 1,300 followers. Why? Because they were posting her picture in the chats the moment we posted. The moment it was announced.
Yeah.
Within hours, we started we just banned people. Banned. Yeah. We didn't even delete. Banned. Of course, you got the standard scammers that like to put their comments in large follower pages, but we banned. Right. So we banned a little bit about, I don't know, I would say roughly about, because we were just counting and doing this stuff. How many is that? How much you banned? How many was that? So roughly about 12 to 1,500 accounts. We're banned from U.S. Army WTF Moments because we got those guys that were doing that. Oh, I know this, trying to get that fucking clout. And I don't care if we lose all of our followers.
Yeah. Well, there's also in that immediacy of people wanting that and wanting, you said, that clout to throw shit out. I mean, there's a complete lack of respect for people's fucking families, like you said, to be notified. Like, there's procedures in some of the shit for a reason, right? And could you imagine, like, being the family member of that fucking pilot or whoever else and finding out that your daughter, your kid, whatever, died just on a fucking, like, comment section in a goddamn post?
And people were talking shit about that You know, there's a part of, you know, I always joke, me and some other veterans always joke around that, you know, retirees we always have this bucket list when we retire, right? We have, what's your bucket list when you get out? And first thing where it says weed, edibles, prison, jail, you know, getting arrested, stuff that you've never done before. I was like, do we monitor and track everybody who's been posting this stuff? Mm-hmm. Or do we just go ahead and just ban? Dude, I literally, there's some individuals that were immediately in our area, Massey, up and around North Carolina. I'd have been like, man, I'd have, okay, we're going to go swing by, beat the fuck out of this guy for posting this shit. Cause he thought, I've got to be in the know. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, I wouldn't be like, you know, cause I'm old and decrepit. So I probably would have like swung a couple bats.
Yeah. I got your back, Dad.
I'm just blown. And the thing is that individuals continue to keep talking shit like it's like they're being so edgy and I'm going to post this and I'm going to post that. Yeah. So until we see something definitive from the NTSB, and by the way, we have pilots on the WTF Nation staff, and we've all been freaking just like, okay, gathering information. Talking to the individuals in the unit, talking to the family, you know, talking to some friends and some other family members as well. And I said, anything you see that you see posted on social media, remove that. We'll let you know. We'll remove that shit.
Right.
And then once we started reading some of the comments, that's when I just said, fuck this. We're banning everybody. So like I said, over 1,000 fucking people were banned from U.S. Army WTF moments. And like I said, I'd have banned 50,000. Mm-hmm. Now, what makes it even worse is that we always are in the, well, teammates this and teammates that and teammates that. You know what? Some of you guys have now shaken my trust in you when you say the teammates part. I've served with individuals that are, how do I say this? That are of, I'll say it right now. I've served with transgender soldiers. I've served with gay, lesbian. I've served with women. I've served with black, Latino, whites, Asians. It didn't matter. At that point, you take all your, when someone has fallen, that's it. You can't sit there and say we all bleed green and we're all American in our blood, blah, 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 whatever fucking hype fucking speech you want to make. And then make it a fucking personal attack on them for what they are.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking blown away, dude. I'm literally fucking blown away. Not giving a fuck about what your brothers and sisters are doing and all that. And immediately, hey, look, did you know that every soldier, every service member, I should just say everybody who serves in the U.S. military, whether we agree with who is in office, we still have to move out and draw fire. Mm-hmm. We raise our right hand and say, I solemnly swear, obey the orders appointed over me, yada, yada, yada. Mm-hmm. That doesn't, I don't know, for some reason, when everyone posts the 22 a day bullshit, veterans, I even said this myself, veterans before refugees. So what does that mean? Does that mean I'm going to shit on a fucking veteran or somebody in the military who's given their life in service to their country? We've forgotten that. In service to their country, to our country. So miss me with all this fucking bullshit about DEI. Fuck off. I don't care. I lose followers either on that one. Fuck the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I don't care.
Yeah.
So when someone says, oh, 22 a day, 22 a day, 22 a day, and then I look at their profile and then I look at their comments, then I see all their little, their little digs, their little freaking coy little comments there. Yeah. Yeah, I see you. I got banned. I got blocked from a prominent account on X for telling her to shut the fuck up. And she had it in her fucking bio. Hey, 22 a day, veterans before immigrants, blah, 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 blah. You know, all the standard I love America shit. Blocked. I told her to shut the fuck up. You know, and Spanky and I have, you know, we've been brought up to other social media outlets and we've been shit talked about when we talk about the fucking 22 a day stuff and how, I got it. You get 22 a day. And for some of my soldiers and some of my former soldiers and some fellow veterans that do believe in that do believe in the 22 a day, my stuff is advocacy. That involves that requires results. If you're going to come at me and say 22 a day, Roger that. Now, are you going by the 22 a day? Are you by the, the what we say, I guess you would say the norms, the standards? You want to support a veteran when he reaches out to you? Do you go and get yourself involved in veteran outreach programs? Or do you just throw money at fucking groups and fucking just do a couple of rucks and then that's it? And where are those, you can say, where do those monies go to as well? So I just, it's a frustration point for me. Like, dude, you could, and I'm just talking, guys, relax. I'm just talking about people using fucking 22 a day as an excuse for other shit. And then they don't, cause exactly that, Braco. One a day is too many.
Yep.
So it's just like, bruh, don't even come out with that bullshit.
Yeah.
So if you guys don't already know, if you guys don't know what I'm ranting about the cruise, and of course, everyone, dude, man, I don't think I can go on without dropping more expletives about it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, exactly that, Gary. Buy a couple of t-shirts. Okay, got it. But what have you done? Have you been there for it? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that, I'm not saying you don't support it, but for those that like to throw it in your fucking face, because then it almost becomes like a grievous industry, just like other fucking shit. Okay, what are you doing to do it? I support the advocacy to prevent, veterans and service members from, taking their own lives. So that's the. When are they going to start doing? When are they going to start doing UCMJs if they act? Man, some of these guys are vets. Some of these individuals hide behind Facebook personas and
Yeah.
So you feel? Well, I feel that the only thing you do better is to call the staff duty desk. Yeah. So on Wednesday, Black Hawk aircraft that we all know collided with and I will say collided with American Airlines flight 5342. Collided, because we don't know what the fuck happened. That's what happened. They collided. So Captain Rebecca Lobach, and Chief Warrant Officer 2, Andrew Lloyd Eves, and Staff Sergeant Ryan Austin O'Hara perished in that event. In that mishap, I should say. Yeah. I'm just the whole fucking DEI shit, that whole fucking, that I'm just, fuck off. Fuck off with that stuff.
Yeah. So
you see it posted up on U.S. Army WTF Moments' main page, task and purpose article, and then you'll see all that, all the information and details. So, Somniac says you're never killing yourself, only the future memories you have yet to create with the ones you love. Amen, man. Amen. Oh man, that's a whole nother topic right there when we talk about suicide and suicide awareness. Again, I have some people coming at me because they mistook what I was talking about when it said, "Hey, look, I want you here. Don't hang in there, man. Hang in with us. Don't fucking quit on us."
Yeah.
Some of them are some of them leaders are needing industrial strength motor. Yeah. Okay, so we're not gonna take a break.
That's good. Yeah.
Well, I'm on a roll. Shut up. So here's another story that I have we have come across that is, again, while at the same time the event happened in DC, we had 2 deaths, 2 casualties. Specialist Jacob Mullen and Staff Sergeant Shelby Butner died in a vehicle rollover. This was the stuff that we were getting in the inbox that, hey, we're about doing this. I feel uncomfortable, blah, 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 blah. Safety Center peeps, if you'd like to hit us up to get some information of what's been sent to us, obviously it will be kept, for those that sent it to us, will be kept undisclosed and your identity will be secured, we can assist in the anonymity of the reporting.
Yeah.
So Thursday, this event happened, and I got, yeah, exactly that. Rob, did you see? Yeah. Rob got like about 2,000 because me and him, follow each other on social media as well. Got about 2,000 comments after posting about not rushing to conclusions of the crash, and then just exactly that, man. I'm losing my faith in humanity. When I always joke around when I say, what would you want to see? Do you want to see Taylor Swift's new album, Beyonce win the Grammys, or the Meteor? I mean the Meteor. I mean, I'm not nothing against those two. Don't get me wrong, because we all listen to that type of music. But at this point, the Meteor for me in life, just bring it, just bring it, dude.
Yeah.
So these two soldiers were killed on Thursday. Now, we don't know anything about their lives other than some social media posts that they posted, some of the discussions that they've had, and what you see in the comments. And very respected within their, very respected soldiers. Sergeant Butner was a drill sergeant. Everybody again had the greatest things to say about her.
Right.
Nothing ever did I see anything, and I was looking through the chats, looking through the comments, nothing about DEI, none of that shit. So you can tell that whole argument that of the DC crash had everything to do because, Captain Lobach was serving in the White House as an aide, which again,
right.
Fuck, dude. Do your fucking role. You know what I mean? You volunteered to do the work. Okay. Thanks for volunteering. Now here's the detail that you got to do.
Yeah.
Now, what also hit social media was, exactly that. We've been definitely fucking taking, exactly that. Definitely shit talking the mainstream media.
Yeah.
Because they were no, look, I get it. I'm actually, I'm just going to stop at the fucking crash because I'm going to go on a fucking longer rant that's going to not talk about these soldiers, and I want to give these soldiers their due. So we've got this it was about 8 hours ago and all this, and was it Sergeant Herstash retired? I don't want to get rank wrong. Latoya Green, retired U.S. Army NCO, talked about this, and I got this information as well. And so I said, you know what, fuck this. I'm going to talk about it during the podcast live so everybody could see it and discuss it and not see it on a social media post. So that way they could hear it and that way they could see it.
Yeah.
Now, again, we were just doing something, Adams. We're just talking. Do we got to go back to, I mean, I almost feel like we got to go back to the old days. We've got to, because I got more shit to talk about. I got more shit to talk about this story.
Yeah.
So let me just read this to you for you guys that are probably driving along and listening to that. I'm just going to read this, and I'll if you guys are not listening or whatever, or not watching, but I'm just going to read this for you. So everyone else follow along. You can read along with me. And he said, look, so here's something that we got in the inbox. Just want the public to know that my unit, an engineer battalion, has supported me through losing my fiance. Unfortunately, her command hasn't reached out to her mother or myself in any regard. This accident happened consecutively through the years in the same area, and no one's looked into it. And JLTVs are not a good vehicle to be in if you are in an accident. The 5988s from her unit are all faulty with this vehicle. She expressed to me multiple times her concerns of this vehicle and the circumstances that she was put in. Even on the day she passed, and this is not the first time it happened on Fort Stewart, and unfortunately, they're trying to cover their tracks. But unfortunately, they can't hide this time because we are talking about a prime leader drill sergeant and a drill sergeant leader who is the top 1% of her army. She is. I'm just saying, I'm adding to that. Yes, she is. Once a drill sergeant leader, always a drill sergeant leader. The community. It's kind of sad that our last command at the Drill Sergeant Academy treats this as a severe event, and her own unit hasn't even taken the time to reach out. Instead, they tell those soldiers they all want you to keep training. Because it's false, because my fiance and myself knew firsthand that the unit was faulty on numerous accounts.
Damn.
Her unit is still in the field. And after 2 rollovers, 2 fatalities, that should tell you something. I will forever go on. I'm sorry, let me read that again. I will forever go hard for someone that tried to put their life on the line for an organization that's not going hard for her. She loved the Army, and the Army is disrespecting her in all aspects right now. By the way, the unit had 2 failed inspections for their driver training program, and they weren't even supposed to be out in the field.
Damn.
So I got some updates, and I was going to talk about these updates, and I told individual that I would not be disclosing their information. So the staff sergeant, a staff sergeant and a lieutenant went to go to the significant other of the soldier who died in the rollover at Fort Stewart, which basically is kind of like a it's almost like a look. When somebody's, again, here I go again. I'm gonna say it the fucking again. Fuck off, everybody. Just fuck off. If everybody knows this individual had a fiance, the best thing you could have done is pulled everybody out of the fucking field and said, hey, look, we need to take a tactical pause.
Mm-hmm.
And I get a rollover here and an accident there, but when it involves 2 fatalities, not just 1, and you're telling everybody just, oh yeah, we got to go through this, and we'll be all right. We're good to go.
Mm-hmm.
And then you decide, because you found out of a social media post, that I guess we got to go out there and talk to somebody.
Yeah,
we got to hurry up. Shit, we got to talk to somebody now because it's all over social media. That's the time you decide to come out.
Yeah. It's fucking crazy, man.
I fucking hate it here. You know, it's like, fuck, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, my heart goes out. I'm going to say to the families out there, my heart goes out to you, and I apologize. I don't know what else to say, but I am sorry.
Yeah.
That just feels like, yeah, somebody sent me a comment. This is only fucking February in the Army.
Yeah.
Someone said, to be fair, most units barely pass in their driver's training and licensing the proper action documentation. No, yeah, you're right, Rob. But my point being is that, really, dude, at this point, really, you know, I get a rollover with no fatalities. Hey, you guys recock, you better do better, blah, 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 blah. And they're ready to be, who's in trouble, blah, 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 who's going to be held responsible.
Yeah.
But when there are 2 fatalities,
and previously reported failed equipment and other issues that have been ongoing.
Right.
When you combine that shit.
Right. Thank
Yeah.
you. All right, hang on. I got another one. Here, I got another link. Now, I'm gonna see if I can play this out for everybody, and then if that's the case, then be able to. Some more people sending me more updates. Appreciate y'all and you know, throwing some stuff to me in the chats. So let me see. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay. Somebody sent me the link for Latoya Green stuff. Let's see what she's got. Let's see what she posted up here.
This video to be long, but I do have to talk about it. Look, in the being in the military, you already understand that you are a number. You understand that you trauma bond, that your time gets wasted. They bring contractors on post to take your money. Frequent clothing sales robs you. You know what I'm saying? You understand that you're just a number. They even made a song about it. And the Army goes rolling along, right? We all get that. We all understand that we're just a number. That's fine. But it hits different for something to happen to you and your family to be treated as if you're just a number. That's where the line needs to be drawn. So first off, rest in peace to this young lady. Y'all, this is Staff Sergeant Shelby Faye Butner. She passed away on Thursday night in a rollover accident. She was assigned to 6-8 Cav on the 2nd Brigade out there at Fort Stewart. Now, Staff Sergeant Butner has a fiance who's on first class who's stationed out there with her. Now, the fiance got visited. The accident happened on Thursday. The fiance got a visit on Friday from a staff sergeant and a lieutenant who paid their respects and proceeded to say that the colonel and the sergeant major would be here, but they are trapped in the field. You just lost your significant other, but the command team, the battalion command team, could not even call you or show up to pay their respects because they are trapped in the field. And mind you, today is the first time that the spouse has heard from the first sergeant and the battalion commander. The fiance was also informed today that they will be taking the soldiers out of the field for a week. Now, you might be asking yourself, why would a first sergeant feel the need to tell the fiance that they doing the right thing? No. They telling the fiance that because the fiance made a Facebook post that went viral talking about how this unit has mishandled all of this the entire time. Them soldiers been out there grieving since from Thursday until now. And because a Facebook post went viral, now y'all want to pull the soldiers out. Army has gotten rid of the People First initiative. I get it. But have anyone ever stopped to think about why we needed a People First initiative to begin with? If we treated people like people, then we wouldn't need a people first. We wouldn't have to tell you that they're human first. To lose a soldier and not even take time, 6-8 Cav, 2nd Brigade, to not even take time to go say anything to their significant other, the family, right? To not be able to do that. What if it was you? What if it was your child? How would you want to be treated in that type of situation? Remember, rank does not start karma. It does not stop karma. Oh yeah, it costs you nothing to be a decent human being. Listen, Sergeant Major, Colonel, it costs you nothing. But guess what? That staff sergeant and other soldier who's in that rollover vehicle, they've paid everything. It costs you nothing. And they've already paid everything. Just be a decent human. And that's not just for them. It's for everyone. If it was your child, how would you want to be treated? It's too easy. It's an easy philosophy. Rest in peace to all those involved. My condolences to the family.
Yeah.
Man.
There you go. Appreciate it. Appreciate they know who they are, who sent me that. Appreciate you guys sending me that vid.
Yeah, for sure.
That fucking. Ugh. Dude, my hands are sweaty. I want to fight.
Yeah.
You want to drive down to Georgia right quick?
Dude, I'm with you. I'll meet you fucking there, dude.
I'm about to say, man, we could. Could load up my truck, get some beers and stuff like that, some baseball bat. No, I'm just kidding. I can't say that because if anything happens there, you're gonna be like, "Oh, what you guys are talking about in the podcast?"
Yeah, but fucking hell.
So again, that's I'm just blown away. Why aren't we talking about the Nazi vets and Nazis currently in the rank? What are you talking about, Violet? We do talk about Nazis in the rank. As a matter of fact, we busted out a couple of Nazis on U.S. Army WTF moments.
Yeah.
Posted it, and we even talked about it too. That's another thing too. How come we don't see people punching Nazis when you ever see those Patriot Front guys? Like when I had my guest on, and then we were talking about the those Patriot Front dudes and all that. Oh, bunch of Nazi. Well, I didn't see nobody get punched.
Yep.
So
they used to back in the day, man. I remember the punk rock scene back in the day. Fucking skinheads and shit. You beat the fuck out of those guys.
Exactly.
Nazis.
Sorry, growing up, it was, well, we used our weapons of choice were skateboards, but that's just me.
We'll get that too, yeah.
Oh, yeah, exactly. What about the transphobic admins? What transphobic admins? What are you talking about? I think you need to watch. Okay, look, Violet, I think you need to look at U.S. Army WTF Moments' posts and see who we've had on as guests, and maybe you might realizing that it may not be as transphobic as you think it is. How about that? That's my thing.
Yeah.
So I think some stuff is also taken out of context as well when we talk about what is not being posted or whatever. Hey, you guys missed the show we had with Joshua Kelly, drag queen, shooting shit with him. Her.
No.
The reason why I say that because he's a drag queen and he identifies as him. So
Right.
So yeah, man, shit, dude. You ever see that stuff? Oh,
Yeah.
So I think some of you new followers might be a little late to the game. When you just look up Joshua Kelly on just search on Facebook, Joshua Kelly, U.S. Army WTF moment, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
On the Facebook
And I can guarantee you right now, 3/4 of the chat has assumed my gender, and so I'm offended by that in and of itself.
Right.
Did you say white?
I said right.
Oh, okay. I knew you just got your card a few weeks ago, so I just
exactly that. Oh yeah, I've been accused of being white and all this other stuff too. So I gotta freaking, I gotta always exactly that. Always, Allie, it's always cool to punch some Nazis.
Yeah,
always cool to punch Nazis. Why wouldn't it be cool? But anyways, when we had our guest on and we talked about the Patriot Front, I was just laughing my ass off. Those are the guys that seem like they're always protected. They always talk about people wanting to punch Nazis, but they always have a police presence around them. And
right,
it's kind of like, yeah, what's up with that?
I miss the true, like, political and ridiculous societal collapse aside. We're like technology-wise, comfort-wise, we're living in the best time in the history of the fucking universe to live.
Right.
As far as existing.
Right.
But I do occasionally miss some old school fuck around and find out. I really do.
Oh yeah.
You know what kept us from running our mouth back in the day? The fact that, like, I don't know you, but I'm going to give you a baseline of respect because you might be able to knock my fucking teeth in. I might win that fight, but I might not. And so unless I want to find out, I'm going to keep you on a baseline, right? And we're going to have this mutual exchange of respect until somebody crosses the line.
All right, just go real quick back in my childhood, back when I was a little hooligan, and back in the day I was skateboarding as a child. Skate or die. Skateboarding is not a crime.
And, I'm going to fight Pip if I ever see him, by the way. Go
ahead. But down by the pier, about Southern California, down by the pier when I was growing up, there was always these skinheads that were hanging around and doing their shit. And so a couple of them tried some shit and met the term getting trucked. Do you guys know what getting trucked means? Anybody know what the term getting trucked? Well, in the skating world, when you're a skater and you got a skateboard and all that stuff, the truck is the axle that holds the wheels of the skateboard. So getting trucked means that you got your face swung on by a skateboard and was hit by the truck of the skateboard. And so
usually somewhere between the chin and the forehead.
Yeah, exactly that. So exactly that. So growing up, like I said, the skinheads used to always fuck with the skaters. And, like I said, I wore some Jinkos and all that. I partook in the surfer cholo, and so skinheads are fucking with us one time, and I'm like, what the fuck? We're like, fuck you, fuck you, back and forth, fuck you, and F-bombs on both types of languages was being thrown in multiple languages because we hung out with some Vietnamese kids, some Polish kids because some of them were in the military and all that, and so. Is that what someone tried to do to Kyle Rittenhouse? Yes. Yeah, but these were skinheads though, because they were skinheads. And so fucking they were fucking with one of our Vietnamese friends. And sure as shit. They don't underestimate, three skaters and you want to come at us, we were swinging. So that's where the term getting trucked comes from. The truck of the skateboard hitting you in the face. And generally they stop after that. They stop coming at you after you take once. You see one guy takes a good hit. So it sounds like Carlsbad. Ooh, Brian. Ooh, shit. Damn, you trying to dox me? Shit. Sounds like Carlsbad. Oh, snap. Damn. All right, show's over. He's doxed me. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, Jinkos, corn, BMX. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Who didn't need to have a Diamondback bicycle, BMX bike? So, yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, hell yeah. He's a good kid. We all hung out together, gained the trust of the Vietnamese. You'll be protected. Damn right.
Yep.
So yeah, exactly. Carl's, bam, damn. You're getting close to my hood. Shit. So yeah, it was over by the Ventura County pier, and then the mostly Carlsbad as well. So we're going on the skate parks around there. Yeah, we truck you in football too. Yeah, exactly that. That's another term too in football, is when you get completely run over by somebody in football. So that's where the term came from. But yeah, anyways. So,
sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Didn't mean
a little bit.
Exactly that. We were talking about beating up some skinheads and Nazis. Hell yeah. I always look back and wonder what happened to them. Like, what was their lot in life? Like, did they have a scar on their face? And they're
Yeah, but I don't know about you, but I've been clocked in the mouth before. I learned at a young age. Like it's like, okay, I don't like this, so I'm gonna give it a little leeway until I get to know somebody a little bit. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Exactly. Yep. Yeah. Right. Yeah. See, there you go.
Punch and get punched. You learn the balance of the world.
Yeah. Exactly. Man, everyone's like coming down and relating. Oh man, we're all one part of a big community. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. A group of Ventura. Oh shit! Look at that. Bam. I'm not gonna dox myself, but yeah, I know where that's at. Sort of, kind of around there too.
Yeah.
Damn. What happened? Violet. They became Trump voters. Oh man. Was this a pro Tony Hawk video game? Was this pre Tony Hawk video gamer? Bro, Tony Hawk. What are you doing? Tony, who's that? That was the time we're like, who? It was back in the 80s, man. This is back in the 80s. God,
I grew up in the pre-wheel era.
Yeah,
so.
pre-real. Exactly that. Bring back.
He was like, "Shit, we're putting this on a board."
Yeah, exactly that. There was one that had one of my friends had a sticker that it was a guy getting trucked. It was a skinhead getting trucked.
Yeah,
and he had it on the bottom. So that was pretty cool.
Nice.
So again, appreciate Sarn Green for posting that stuff out, man. Yeah. So yeah, there you go. So all you guys mentioned that South, Southern California, West Coast stuff, all there. I have inhabited all those regions and have partaken in, anti-Nazi foolery. Oh man. Okay. I'm trying to get Facebook to ban us because we're talking about beating up Nazis and people getting trucked. So anyways, appreciate the that depends on longboard, shortboards, depending when you're running around the Laurel Canyon area, that right there, you could have a longboard. Shortboards were good for skate parks, for the parks and stuff, and rail grinds. And so man, I used to
I've unfortunately been a shortboard my whole life. So
no, it has nothing to do with your. It's not like the short bus. It's not like the short bus. Yeah, kick flip when I was a kid and shit like that. Yeah, exactly. At Pal Peralta. Yeah, man, shit. Yeah, I used to do that. This is back before people wore knee pads and helmets and shit. One of my childhood friends can remember me BMX biking and jumping off of his roof. So yeah, it's one of those. Yeah. So man, you guys are taking me back.
Yeah.
I don't have to dig through the garages. I don't think I have. I think I got to go back. I got to go through my parents' garage and go through and see where I got it, where I got any of my boards and stuff. But I'm just kind of rode a BMX bike and fought with bats as a 7-year-old. Ooh, that's a good one too. Yeah, man. Yeah, I used to have a skateboard on my back and do a paper route right around my BMX bike. Had a Huffy too. Huffy was the beat up bike that you freaking jump off and
Yeah. And you'd still be doing that if it wasn't for DEI. I'm sorry. I had to.
Yeah, I'm about to say, what do you Well, because I'm Latino, right? So it's like fucking, that's what it is. Is that how I could be a skater with my Vietnamese buddies?
Yeah.
And, my Hmong friends as well. Yeah, exactly that.
I just like pushing the ice buttons. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Of excellence.
The buttons of excellence.
The buttons of excellence. Exactly. Yeah. Pushing buttons of excellence. Oh, man. Lauren, we did talk about the Fort Stewart situation, and I did say that it was pretty fucked up. And then we did play Latoya Green's video. We just played it just now. and we do think that it is fucked up. And that's our thoughts on it. And there it is. That's again. I just one of those frustrating things where we're like, dude, it's just fucking sad. Now, me personally, if I was of senior ranking of in charge or to be an enlisted advisor to all that, I would have said, hey, sir, we need to pull out the field, man.
Right.
Our soldiers can't focus right now. And specifically, if we're operating these vehicles during this training, it may hinder or it may have a negative impact on the investigation of our soldiers and their vehicles. And this may not be a good idea. And this could eventually fry us. And that's what I would say is like, we're done. We're pulling out of the field. And then because I mean, dude, everyone's fucking upset. I mean, everyone's fucking. I mean, I don't know. You're at an event, especially the vehicle. I mean, there's soldiers that were there during the event when they were killed.
Yeah,
that's a lot for them to take in.
Yep.
But anyhow, hey guys, everyone's fighting in the chats. What's going on in the chats right now?
Oh, I know. I've been following along with that. I've been a little distracted. It's kind of glorious.
Allie says that there's not we're talking about the head guys, not everything's Nazi.
Yeah.
The cross that he has on his arm was the same cross that was underneath President Carter's coffin.
Mm-hmm.
There's no such thing as overlap because they don't like Christians. They're I don't even know what the hell Nazis are nowadays. Anyways, have they evolved to the to Christians and stuff like that? I know they want to be like pure white and stuff like that, which you know, they hate me already because I should.
They hide behind a lot of Christian ideology.
Yeah, they do, but yeah, because there's other individuals that have crosses on their arms and stuff like that. Like for me, I have orale, tattoos on me, and the way they're written, people would say, "Oh, see, he's a Nazi." Huh?
I mean, Jesus had one on his back. But
snap! Oh man, let me spice it up. What?
How have you guys not fired me yet?
Yeah,
Jesus.
what are you talking about? Jesus, what you just? Well, did you just realize how you said it though? Why have you not fired me yet? No, you said. No. You said. Why have you not fired me yet? Jesus Christ! And you said talking about.
Oh, that too.
Yeah. Yep. Let me spice it up. What do I think about Black Rifle Coffee? What about them?
They make mediocre coffee, but have really good marketing.
Yeah, I'm about to say we don't. Here's the thing: when I say we don't care about other organizations, veteran organizations like that, we don't. It's not like we don't care about them. It's just like they do their own thing.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, we've had them as guests on U.S. Army WTIP Moments before. As a matter of fact, we've had a lot of veteran startups that have started small and they've come on our podcast and shot the shit with us and all that.
Yeah.
So. That's not really much spice about it if you talk about it. So, yeah, exactly. Yeah, Hitler ordered the destruction of the Vatican and deportation. Yeah, pious. Yep. Nazis are not a fan of Catholics, and last time I checked, Catholics are Christian. If you specific set, so not everything has to be fucking straight on.
Yeah, not the ones that fuck kids.
Yeah.
But
But Allie says that opinion on their coffee. I'll be honest with you. I don't drink their coffee.
it's mediocre coffee.
No, I don't drink their coffee. I mean, it's not nothing again. I drink Ethiopian blends coffee, and the ones that really help me provide that information is as far as like stocking milk coffee. And in this serving Ethiopian coffee that's good. That's the brand I go to. Not because I'm trying to it's because they have a good blend of the coffee. Yeah. And also drink coffee Bustelo as well. So, what was it?
Pound for pound, Bustelo is where it's at.
Yeah, Bustelo. I'm sorry, man. Once you have Bustelo,
price point.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, exactly. Those big old fucking tubs you can get. I mean, I love me some Bustelo. Death Wish is. Yeah, that's a good one. Death Wish is good too. So again, I'm not really particularly sold on a specific. Like, I don't have a diehard coffee or whatever. I know in the field.
I have an espresso machine, so I use
Death Wish isn't bad. I've had Death Wish coffee before. Like I said, I've had Death Wish. I've had Black Rifle coffee. I've had, Stocky Mill coffee. I've had, like I said, for me, my preference is Ethiopian blends, and Stocky Mill has some pretty good Ethiopian blends. And then Coffee Bustelo. So Coffee Bustelo is where my jam is mostly at, because I that's what it is. And the thing is, like, most of the coffee, like, if it's available, I can't get it. Like when I'm in the field or I'm camping, the instant Sanka, you can't go wrong with that. Sorry, I'm old. Instant Sanka. I don't know, for some reason that's just got a,
Can't do the instant coffee.
What's that?
I can't do the instant coffee.
In the field, you can't? Like when you're out in the field camping or something like that? You actually got to, you really?
No, I'll bring a mocha pot, some actual coffee, and throw that shit on the fire.
Yeah. You do a press thing or something like it. Wayne says he just eats the tree.
That's fair.
Yeah. So again, I am digging the conversations in the chat. Everyone's talking about Nazis, coffee, what I drink, what I skate.
Yeah, right.
Where I'm from. Appreciate it, I guess.
We're in uncharted territory tonight, Ice.
What's exactly? I'm about to say, I'm very, very Neapolitan with my cross section of whatever.
Yeah.
But corner cup, corner cup coffee. I heard that before. I heard that coffee before. That was
Dude, best coffee I've ever had in my life is Onyx Coffee Labs in Bentonville, Arkansas. Which is the craziest shit ever. It's fantastic. But the Waltons own that fucking town, and it's like this creepy Lifetime movie corporation owns a town vibe. It's super weird, but man,
almost like Stepford Wives type shit. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because they curate the downtown area, like the Waltons do, specific shit. They only allow certain children. And Onyx is one of the top brewers like in the world, and they brought them in to Bentonville to have like really good coffee downtown. But it's fucking stellar. But that's an aside to be like a whole weird.
That's like a Southern thing anyways, though. A lot of it's family. It's almost like Mormons owning a bunch of shit that don't want to admit that they're Mormons, and then if you try to work there.
But Bentonville with the Waltons is next fucking level. It's really odd.
Yeah. Oh, what's my favorite MRE? Come on, man. Chili Mac. Everybody knows a Chili Mac. Yeah, exactly that. Chili Mac, man. You can't go wrong with that. Not the newer stuff in there. I just have to like tolerate it. So, but of course, I'm in the field and I jump out of an aircraft and I'm assembling and we're all ready to eat grub and all that stuff. I usually pull out a bag of shin ramen and eat that up in a canteen cup.
You forget I was a coastie, so I would just jump off the boat to shore and go to a fucking cafe.
Yeah, I was about to say, I forgot you're a coastie. So
like, oh man, this water's kind of cold. I fucking got to get to shore.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Don't quote me on that. All right, next topic we're going to talk about PAOs, public affairs officers.
Yeah.
Over the, what's transpired from, I would say, 8 o'clock in the morning, all the way up till now.
Mm-hmm.
Talking with public affairs officers from various organizations. And I will say we had 2 incidences that were, I guess you would say was a high incident event or a potential active shooter.
Yeah.
They happened simultaneously at the same time. The team, of course, jumped right in to check it out and say, "Oh, whoa, what's going on here? What's happening?" So one was at Hunter Army Airfield. Hunter Army Airfield, of course, is in Savannah, Georgia, which is about an hour-ish away from Fort Stewart, I think.
Like that.
It's been a minute since I've been doing around there. I normally hang out with Fort Stewart or Fort Moore. I rarely go out to the. And I did get an invite though from a couple buddies there from for Hunter to go and hang out. Hunter Army. So, and then there was an incident, a suspected active shooter at Fort Cav, formerly known as Fort Hood, Fort Cavazos. I will say this: the PAO offices that have talked to us and were working with us during these events. I appreciate you guys jumping in, and we are again 100% appreciated. I will say this: y'all need to shore up your social medias because there was some stuff that was trying to be shared by the page that because the page audience of their social media page did not allow U.S. Army WTF Moments to share it.
Mm-hmm.
And so a lot of it was some clipping and all this other stuff. And then they freaking have some issues with their pages themselves. Some of them didn't even know that they had it. So just a heads up, man, because I just want to give a shout out to both events that happened on, like I said, Fort Cav and Hunter Army Airfield. The incident at Fort Cav did not happen. There was not an active shooter. There was mostly, it was guys preparing, doing a prep, and fired some blanks and simulation rounds that got everybody freaked out. And of course, naturally, Fort Hood in its history has had a, when it came to active shooter events like the massacre at Fort Hood. So it was, again, shout out to Fort Cav to helping us out, get that information. Appreciate it. All the units involved. And I'm talking about the lower echelon units and also some of the soldiers that got the information to us. Same thing with 18th Airborne Corps. Appreciate it again. They had some shit going on that even the aircraft that was there supporting of the 160th, they were freaking. Damn. They had it out there. Let me matter of fact, let me some of the audiences in here. There we go. Yeah, look at that. They had. I don't know, man. If you're doing some business and you see these little black helicopters flying at you, you better stop.
Yeah.
Better stop. But yeah, there you go. So again, shout out. I should say PAOs, man. Hey, what's up, Coach? Coach jumps in here. What do you hear? Well, I'm kind of glad your timing is pretty good, Coach, because you just kept jumping right in here going, what do you hear? What do you say? And you just came in here after all that talk we were talking about, getting trucked and shit like that. So
much. We run the gamut tonight.
Right, exactly. So, again, shout out to the PAOs. This is the shout out to PAOs. Just need to work on your, the posting and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Did we see anything from the Army? Did you recall seeing anything in the Army from the last two? I think it was once they announced the crew. I think that was the only one.
Yeah, I have not.
And I think I did see something with the with Third ID as well. So,
yeah. I mean, you asked me you guys. You keep the pulse on what's going on. I am willfully ignorant to 90% of what goes on in the world. I try to keep up with it from time to time, but
Well, my thing is that is some of it's give or take. Some of it is it's not like pulling teeth, and some of it is like pulling teeth. But so like Violet says, the PAO job ain't easy.
Right.
And so, it was sometimes the PAOs and the commands don't even know that stuff is happening in their organization until we tell them.
Yeah.
So when are we going to start going kinetic in Mexico? Bro, man. All right. I think we got one more time for a couple of off topics.
Yeah, always.
So let's
that's half of my contribution here.
So Mexico. You boys ready for Mexico? What's your thought on that? What's your thought on doing the because the SecDef was running around the border and visiting units around that area, conducting the Southwest Border Mission and all that. What'd you think about it?
I don't know. I don't know what to think anymore. I don't know what to think about anything that I see anywhere. I'm just like, okay, cool.
That's it.
That's it. I'm just like, okay, let's see where this goes. Let's see where this plays out. I just want to see. Like, I don't understand why we just haven't made an offer to fucking buy Mexico at this point. I mean, like, you know what? All of our border fucking problems. Let's just buy them. Their economy's shit. Ours is too, but we could take a loan from China like we always fucking do. We buy Mexico, then there's no more border crisis. We just incorporate all the fucking things.
So we call it like a territory. Well, who would you rather have incorporated then? Canada or Mexico incorporated as like off the top, huh? Right off the top.
Not only
beaches.
That, right. And then
beaches and thick Latinas.
And then the right. And then the U.S. government can go from like controlling 80% of the world drug trade to like 85%. And it's a fucking win for everybody.
Well, yeah, because we lost our poppy crop in Afghanistan.
Right, exactly. And if we do it like Puerto Rico, we can just fucking charge them taxes and not let them fucking vote, and it'll be a fucking it's a win-win for everybody.
Yeah, but Puerto Rico, should they be a state as well? What's your thoughts on Puerto? I mean, I think
no, they get fucked. The Puerto Ricans are they get fucked all the time.
They do.
Yeah,
they do.
And Hawaiians. Yeah, it's a state, but we just fucking like, hey, we're going to borrow this for a strategic fucking base. And they're like, oh, just kidding. We're going to keep this shit. So we're just going to make you a state. So they didn't get fucked as bad, but we still just kept it. Like we're assholes, so we might as well just fucking.
Well, I mean, we've been been known for fucking violating treaties like a motherfucker, anyways.
Right.
So it's not like it's not like whatever.
I'm just saying, think of all the cocaine we could have if we bought Mexico. There's so much cocaine,
so much fentanyl. So much fentanyl coming out of Mexico that you don't even have to use China. Well, maybe it is. Some people say it is Chinese. It's Chinese fentanyl. And that's what it is. I mean, so the next time you get in surgery and there's no. So you're saying the next time you get surgery, there's no fentanyl, you can blame all the bullshit we're dealing with Mexico? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying I would love to not have to have a passport to drive to Tijuana. That's all I'm saying. That'd be great. No border crossing. Just fucking man on down.
You should get a passport to drive to Louisiana though, because
yeah, that's true. Maybe we could trade. Maybe we could.
Maybe we call Louisiana Mexico and then call Mexico Louisiana.
Right.
Just like calling it.
Some weird Gulf of America trail.
Yeah, I was about to say, dude, tell me. Okay, look, I'm gonna say it right now. That shit is cringe as fuck, bro. You know,
it hurts.
I mean, Gulf of. Okay, look, I get what you're trying to say, but dude, that's cringe. Gulf of America.
Yeah. I also want to see, but I'm just waiting on now for the Atlantic to become the East American Ocean and the fucking Pacific to be the West American Ocean. And that's just
the American Atlantic and American Pacific Ocean. And they call it, and there's got to be like a line drawn before it goes to Pacific. Don't say that shit on here, man, because it might happen.
In the American Arctic.
Yeah. And America. And Arctic America.
Canada's just going to be North America.
Yeah, exactly. Right?
Yeah.
Dude, I get it. I understand, the Make America Great thought process of trying to improve, our economy and all that, blah, 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 blah. I understand, but it's, dude, manga's gotten so, it's like, dude,
it's a cult.
Dude, hey, you want to wear a hat or something? Fucking the fucking shit away from me. Just get away from me. It's just, nah, I ain't doing it. Corey
doesn't even realize, he says America's a continent. No, it's not. America is a goddamn country that we live in.
If we're not careful, we're going to be just North America, and that's it. Just America.
just America.
Just North America, and it's going to incorporate everybody. It's like South America tries to do it, but they just do it wrong.
Exactly.
What about the Panama? What about the Panama come out? Yeah, ooh, yeah. Did you hear about that? Secretary of State Rubio went down to Panama and said, "You're not going to give this to China," and they came back and said, "We're not going to give this to China." Like they did the Jedi mind trick or some shit, and they're like, "Not going to give it to Panama. We're not giving it to Panama Canal."
The Panama Canal of America, as it's soon going to fucking be.
The American Panama Canal, or what is it? Pan American Canal.
It could be the American Panama Canal of America.
Of excellence.
Of excellence.
That's where all the pogues go through. I want to make sure all my pogue haters out there. That's where all the pogues fly around, drive through. Did I see the riots in LA? Yes, I did see the riots out in LA, and I'm all about saying, see ya. It's kind of hard for you to sit there and advocate not getting deported when you're in the middle of a highway burning a flag of the country that you don't want to get deported from.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of doesn't make sense.
Yep.
I'm just saying. Maybe maybe not cause riots in the States, because then all of a sudden everyone's gonna everyone's gonna write down who you are. That motherfucker.
Yeah, but it's a California, so nobody cares.
Bro, I mean, come on, man. They're able to get January 6 people and just like freaking able to find people out just by looking at phones and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And so you don't think that's going to happen in California with the illegals? They got phones too.
Yeah.
Do I like saying illegals? Yes, illegals. I'll say it again. Illegals. Illegales.
I like the Los Americanas.
Yeah, exactly. So, Los Americas. Americas.
Oh, yeah. I love the. I put it in there. My bad.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, Smitty from the top rope. Bring 9th SIOP Battalion back home to Fort Gulick, Panama. Ooh, that's a good idea. American Ocean, Holly, of course. American Ocean does have which side though? East American Ocean?
Well, technically it all connects. It could all just be the American Ocean.
Just be the go. Oh my! See, that's what I'm saying. It gets cringe. Gulf of America. Give me a fucking break. I would have just left it Gulf of Mexico. That'd have been like their throw off. But instead, he just
that'll be the trade off. We'll rename it if you just incorporate.
And now I want to be on my face on Mount Rushmore. No, stop, dude. Just stop. Just. Holly's like all of it. No.
Me and Holly see eye to eye on something here, right? England can just be British America. Fucking Ireland, there's all kinds of options.
Right.
We just start expanding like colonialism all over again, except the rest of the free world.
Well, do you think we should go all the way down from Mexico? Dude, exactly that, Ton. Fucking go for Buc-ee's. I like that.
Buc-ee's.
Kind of like the Buc-ee's thing.
No, because
all the way down to like right when it goes on to South America, like right on the top. That's it. That's when it be. So like America, everyone's got an American flag, red, white, and blue, with a bunch of stars on it, and then because we don't know how many countries are going to add to that, and then of course it stops there. So that's all America. So if anybody flies or comes around there, it's all America.
All America. Yeah. And we should go ahead and take over Antarctica too, so we can finally go over the ice wall and see what lies beyond this flat Earth of ours.
What about Greenland? Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. What about Greenland?
Nobody cares about Greenland. Yeah, let's take that too.
Oh my God!
It can be America Land.
Ooh, yeah, America Land.
America Land.
We need to start easy. That Northern Sentinel Island would be easy one to get to. George Washington. That's right, Smitty. George Washington considered helping Ireland in its rebellion during the 1790s. So, yeah, that's a good point. Everyone's just throwing all that knowledge in there.
Man, just dropping it.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm just being a dick.
Right. So. But we've all come to the consensus that trucking Nazis
is acceptable.
Is acceptable. Punching Nazis in the face.
Northeast America.
Northeast America, yeah. Northeast America. Or call it the Gulf of Salsa. It's called the Gulf of Salsa. That's where all the chips go. What? Where all the chips goes. If Russia can start forcing colonialism, why?
Yeah, but in all fairness, we started the colonialism game. So
exactly. Everyone else is amateurs. Get on our level.
Right. If you're not going to decimate an indigenous people, promise them a bunch of shit, and then fuck them over, then what are you even doing with your life?
That is America. That's America, though. That's America.
That's
America. Like I said, breaking treaties.
We got a lock on that shit.
Dude, did you hear about fucking what Zelensky said about the money that supposedly was coming? That he's realizing that he said nothing. We didn't get no money. He's missing money.
Oh,
Zelensky said this. He said that Ukraine only received $75 billion over the $200 billion in taxpayer money sent by the United States. Quote, "It's gone missing. I don't know where all this money is at." What?
What? That's a lot of money.
I bet you he'd be willing to.
It's like they Venmo'd the wrong account.
Yeah. Well, I'm about to say, I'll be honest with you. I think it got through some freaking. I went through some channels there. That's why Ukraine didn't get that money, because I think me personally, I think Ukraine's been fucking slow rolled by us for a long fucking time. Right. And I'm just like, fuck that. We should have light them up. Let them light Ivan up. That Elon has the power to give you a no pay due. What are you talking about? No pay due. You talking what? Oh, you talking about him doing the Doge thing and trying to find all the bro? You talking about my personal identity? Man, I got 3 letters from OPM that said Office of Personnel Management that said my information's been breached and given to China.
Yeah. So shit. If I stole my identity, it would improve my credit score. I give no fucks.
Depends on what they bought. Yeah, Brian. Yeah, exactly that. Biden zelled himself. Money laundering. That's what Holly says. Where's the return on investment? Show us something. We'll give you some, and we'll give us. I don't know, man. Ukraine's been fucking Ivan up, and every time the Russians send somebody to go in there to try to help the Russians to help out in Ukraine, the Ukrainians have been fucking them up. I've been seeing a lot of drone videos. If you ever watch the drone videos of the fucking Koreans getting fucking hit in the face by a drone, bro. Mm-hmm. Woof. Lordy. Where is the return? Yeah, exactly. Like I said, man, I think we as the U.S. government slow rolled Ukraine to keep that fucking funding going, to keep that whatever, to keep whoever was in the past administration to get their fingers around and get their tentacles in shit that is in their government for their own benefit, but not to the benefit of Ukrainians, if that makes any sense. So it's just like, fuck that. They should just let them hey, gloves off. Bro, those dudes in China are trying so hard. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's I'm waiting. I'm waiting for you for Russia to ask the Chinese to help.
Yeah.
See what happens then.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's one news out of Ukraine. What was that? Oh, matter of fact, it's been a minute since we did a casualty count on Ivan.
Yeah. While you're pulling it up, I was just thinking, like, I wonder if in another 100, 200 years, when we're actually fucking China America, if there's going to be like lore, like there is, like, oh, there's treasure buried here, or there's like the Knight Templar has this buried here. Like, I just Holly's comment of the of that's a lot of gold to disappear. Like, if at some point they're like, oh, there's fucking this many pounds of gold buried beneath Jimmy Carter in whatever, we have to go fucking discover that shit.
Oh yeah, like that's gonna be like that's gonna be National Treasure with Nick Cage finding out where all that fucking money went.
Yeah,
from that was supposed to go to the Ukrainians and the Ukrainian government, and then come to find out. Yeah. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, it's like a crypto vault buried deep beneath the fucking Tomb of the Unknown Soldier or some shit.
I got nothing wrong. I see no issue with fucking Doge going in there to finding out where all that money actually went for Ukraine. You know, exactly that. Baconator's hit right there on the point. I love how Ukraine took ingenuity and the initiative to take some Toys R Us drones and some big ass bag of frags and take out what used to be a superpower's armored capability. Exactly that, Baconator. Exactly that. Because everyone was talking about, oh, they're going to take Ukraine in just this time and you're not going to last that long. Bro, are you seeing the way they're fucking them up? Ivan is getting fucked up.
Yep.
The North Koreans are too busy fapping. Oh, too busy fapping. Gotcha. I was like, too bus fapping. What the fuck is that? Too busy fapping. Yeah, because Koreans discovered porn.
I'll take what do me and North Koreans have in common for 500, Alex.
So here's what Ivan's looking at as of February 3rd. Almost 1 million soldiers gone. Look at that. Almost 1 million soldiers, 369 planes, 20,000 armored vehicles, over 300 helicopters, 35,000 vehicles and fuel tanks. Look at this shit. Ivan is getting fucked up. I love the fact that Ukraine had fucked up one of their submarines too.
Right.
Oh man, look at that shit.
Yeah.
So when someone says, "Oh, look," I guarantee it. If we had a military losing that amount of people for any war that we've been in, the American public would be demanding resignations and off with your head type shit.
Right.
Russia's gonna do this. Man, Russia ain't doing shit.
Mm-hmm.
23,000 UAVs, 28 warships. It's kind of funny that a country with no navy is fucking up a country with a navy. 1,200 MLRSs, bro. That's incredible. Those are some good numbers, man. Fuck yeah. Fuck Russia. Just look at this. Blah, blah, blah. There's a 22,000 500 artillery systems, 23,000 UAV. Yeah, man. Look at that. They're just fucking them up. I just can't get over the amount of troops, and I can't get over the amount of the ships and the planes. Like losing 300 fucking planes, dude.
That's a lot of planes.
So, at any rate, I think that's it. I think we're
oh man,
busy fucking ranting and raving, watching everybody fight in the chats. This is good. This is good.
Been a good night.
Very good. Pretty good night. Russia should be a 51st state, man. Nah, fuck Russia. Sorry, I'm a Cold War kid, man. So I don't give a fuck about Russia.
Right. Still living off dreams of fighting the Reds and your fucking group of friends in your neighborhood.
That's right. Red Dawn bullshit. Wolverines. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Talking about some shit like that. You know, fucking like Wolverines. What's up with that? I came up with the age of Killikami for mommy. Better dead than red. I'm not gonna be like those guys that like to say, "I'd rather be a Russian than be a Democrat." Man, shut up. Stop saying that. That's cringe too. God, shut up. Everyone's all pissed off now because I'm telling everybody to shut up. All night I've been telling people to fuck off and shut up.
Like Oprah Winfrey with the fuck off tonight. You can fuck off, and you can fuck off, and you can fuck off.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man, fuck. Exactly that. Why would you fucking sit for Ivan? Fuck that. They don't give a fuck about you. They hate Americans. Yeah, what the fuck are Russians going to do? Pay their state taxes in vodka and stale potatoes? Yeah, exactly that. So, you know, we have history back in the day where we tried to do, it was a partnership for peace event that we tried to do in U.S. Army Europe to bolster our ties to our connections with Russia. And, you know, it really didn't fucking work out as everyone thought it would be. So yeah, fuck that. Fuck that. You ain't gonna get me to fucking, you know,
Yeah.
You might as well consider yourself a traitor on that end because they're fucking our enemy. By the way, U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio has been banned. Has been banned from Belarus and Russia for shit posting on Putin. As a matter of fact, we got notice of the ban when Kaz was doing his pod, and he posted a statue, a bust of Putin, and there was dildos falling on his face. And apparently, the Russians didn't like that.
Yeah,
Ivan couldn't take a joke. So, anyways, it's time for housekeeping. I already had the graphic up, and I'm here blabbing.
Yeah.
Your face is not even fucking showing.
That's all right. I was just waiting.
Yeah, my bad. Okay, so this is the Monday Dish with myself, Ice. You might have seen me in the chats. Ice, Ken, chats.
Mm-hmm.
Some of you have even commented about me talking about being transphobic. I'm not transphobic. Damn it. Tired of that shit. Tired of being accused of shit that I'm not. Fuck.
Right.
It just gets old because I'm not. Like I said, scroll the timeline. Look at Joshua Kelly.
Yeah.
Look at all the individuals that we've had. We've even had some guest hosts as well. Trans guests as well on our show. So it's like, huh?
I mean, I'm transphobic if they're wearing scary costumes.
Those are furries. Also, yes, we're banned in China. That's right. No, actually, China unbanned us, by the way. I think we're unbanned in China. I'll have to double check.
Oh,
but
nice.
I think we're banned in China because we had a ping out of Tibet from Nepal. So, anyways, so let's see. You got Thursday, next Thursday, the next guest we got up. Oh, okay. So wait, today's the Monday edition. So my bad. So this is Monday edition. I'm thinking it was fucking Sergeant's time already. I got dude. I even had a graphic help me out. Look at that. I'm all fucked up. I'm such a pogue. I'm such a pogue. So anyways, this is the Monday edition with myself and Massey, and then of course Tuesdays with CQ. Michael Carrasquillo, also known as the Pop Culture Warrior, with his angry crew of Mad Mike and Angry Elf. So Wednesday is the Smoke Pit with the Sarts. And then that is with Radar and TZ. Thursday is Sergeant's Time with myself and Spinky. FTX, of course, on Friday. I think we did a bye week because it was last week because it was CQ's birthday. And then co-ops with Nemo and Valor Gaming and WTF Nation Gaming.
Mm-hmm.
And do I need to keep checking? We need to fix that by posting more Winnie the Pooh memes. Yeah, I think so too. I think we need to start posting more adversary memes. And then Sunday with the coach and the actual King Smith for WTF Nation Radio Sports Bar. What do you hear? What do you say? And then that's the week. So some of the guests that we see lined up on Thursday. Who do we got? On Thursday? We have the 13th. We have on Thursday. We have Aaron Heft. He's going to be a historian talking about the Ram's Head that everyone's talking about. We posted some stuff about the Ram's Head and the Mountain Warfare course, and he's going to give us some Sergeant's Time LPD on the Ram's Head. And then don't forget the 14th is Valentine's Day. Oh, so that way me and Massey can go run around Raleigh, North Carolina, looking for some love and getting some future ex-wives. And then we got President's Day weekend that weekend. And then on Monday, we have Megan Harless. She's going to be on from PCS Like a Pro on the Monday edition on the 17th. And then the following Thursday, following Sergeant's Time, we have Anthony Anderson. U.S. Army WTF Moments and Anthony Anderson pretty much started about the same. Almost 15 years.
Dang.
Of relationship building. We used to post a lot of his Stolen Valor videos. As a matter of fact, Tosh.0 even posted some of his Stolen Valor videos. And so he's going to come on and shoot the shit with us. It's going to be like a WTF Nation Guardian of Valor reunion, because it has been just about almost 15 years since he's been on the show. God, that's crazy, man. That is freaking crazy. God, man. He's going to give us some updates. He's going to give us some news. We're going to discuss some of the goings on during the election of what he was working. Also some of the cases that he has of stolen valor. So the calendar is now starting to get filled up. 2025 is lit. Stop picking your nose. Wait, I'm about ready to put you on. Just kidding.
That wasn't my nose. It's about that long though. Yeah,
yeah, I know exactly. When I was a kid, I used to swim on my back, and people used to say shark. So I know how it is to have a big nose.
Yeah, exactly.
So Mickey, what's going on, man? Everyone's like connected.
Yeah.
Oh man, Mickey and Robinson served together. He's a great dude. Me and him served together freaking from back in the day.
Nice.
We had an adversary. We had a mutual adversary, and so that's how we committed. We trauma bond.
There you go.
Exactly that. What's up, Mickey? Damn, dude, you caught the show at it's already too late. Too late. We're at the end. Up at 640, baby. That's right. Exactly that. Yeah, man. Mickey Robinson. When I was okay, I'm gonna just go one real quick reminiscing.
Do it.
Back at Bragg. It sped me back up when I took over his detachment, and then pretty much from there, he went out and did his thing because he was reassigned, and so basically he put the detachment. Great group of kids. I just literally just fell into good stuff.
Yeah.
Just like I said, didn't have to worry about anything. Didn't have to worry about nothing. He'd squared everything away, and ensure that I had a good left seat, right seat. So great serving with him.
Nice.
Became a first sergeant too, so that's what I'm talking about. So great shit. Angry Irishman, man. Oof. Woo, what is it with Mexicans angry Mexicans getting along with angry Irish people?
Because we all like to fucking drink and fight.
Exactly. We like to drink and fight, Holmes. We'll truck you in the face. So anyways, hey, shout out to Mickey, man. Opted at 640, baby. Whoop whoop. 6th Science Battalion. Smitty's in the chats too. He was in 6th Science Battalion with us too. So man, great times. It's awesome. I love this reunion. So
yeah.
Anywho, make sure you share, like, and follow. We're broadcasting live on 5 different platforms for all you pogues out there. 2 Facebook pages at U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio. 2 YouTube pages at U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio. And of course, X, the X app, where it's fun. We don't get banned. We don't get little dings on trademark. People don't report us or whatever. So,
yeah.
Again, oh yeah, exactly that. Oh, Colonel Renzi. That's how he laughed. He looked like Austin Powers. And some of the skit that I used to do, and I used to one more joke, one more anecdote. So one time, my sergeant major didn't want to do a training meeting and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then one of the guys said, "Hey man, you should imitate the colonel and say, hey, you want to delay the meeting." So I picked up the phone and called the S3 up and told him in the colonel's voice that we're not doing the training meeting and we want to delay it. We'll just have a huddle later. And so then I see nobody think I could pull it off. So I grabbed the phone and I fucking imitated my battalion commander, and we got the meeting delayed, and then it ended up being just a small leaders huddle, so that way we can all break and go fuck off. It was great. My sergeant major wouldn't have it, man. Great dude. One of my biggest mentors. So it was just funny as shit. So, anyways,
fantastic.
Yeah, fantastic. Thanks. Make sure you, again, share, like, and follow. Appreciate everybody in the chats and sending me messages about all that stuff with the rollover incident. And remember, fuck all the haters. Anytime anybody tries to connect DEI to any of our soldiers kicking ass and taking names out there, deployed or in training, you can tell them to fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I should get that shirt. You could tell them to fuck off or something like that.
Yeah.
So, Violet, what is this, Band of Brothers? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have an innate ability to imitate voices, and so the guys who back in the day used to throw, "Hey, imitate so and so," and I would imitate that individual. But Colonel Renzi was the guy that I could imitate perfectly. And exactly that. That dog ain't gonna hunt. I can imitate some of my friends too. But anyways, make sure you share, like, and follow. I think that's it. You got anything for me, man?
No, just I want everybody to remember if they're having a bad day or something's going wrong with their life, it's probably DEI related. So
ooh. I know you're breaking balls.
no, I'm good, man. I had a good time as always.
Yeah. Again, yeah, but on a serious note, make sure you call somebody. Make sure you let somebody know if you're having any issues and stuff like that. And please, fuck the haters and punch Nazis in the face and truck them in the face. But that's just me. So,
goddamn right.
All right. So you have a good night. Shots.
Hey, this is SEAC retired John Wayne Troxel. You're listening to WTF Nation Radio, the station of choice for all of the badass MFers on the planet.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Reigns. Officers orders driving us insane. ATF 0 time 30, no time to complain. Push ups in the mud, feel the muscle strain. Army life is a wild ride. WTF moments can't hide. Through the fire we survive, in the ranks we thrive. It's WTF moments in the Army's grind. Through the blood and sweat we find our kind. In the chaos and the fire we stand aligned. Warriors forged in the battle's bind. Hilltops in the desert, sandstorms in our eyes. Memories for breakfast, no room for lies. Rocket marches through the night under starless skies. Brothers and sisters we rise. Army life is a wild ride. WTF moments can't hide. Through the fire we survive. In the ranks we thrive. It's WTF moments in the Army's grind. Through the blood and sweat we find our kind. In the chaos, in the fire we stand aligned. Warriors forged in the battle's bind. Drill sergeant's fury echoing in the air. Discipline and duty we all must bear. Battle bodies by our side in the fight we share. In the face of danger we dare. Army life, it's a wild ride. WTF moments can't hide. Through the fire we survive. In the ranks we thrive. It's WTF moments in the Army's grind. Through the blood and sweat we find our kind. In the chaos and the fire we stand aligned. Warriors forged in the battle's bind. Souls and firefights, adrenaline's rush. Silent nights, broken by the enemy's hush. Medics on the move in the heat of the crush. In the heart of battle we trust. It's WTF moments in the Army's grind. Through the blood and sweat we find out our kind. In the chaos and the fire we stand aligned. Warriors forged in the battle. Army life, it's a wild ride. WTF moments can't hide. Through the fire we survive. In the ranks we thrive. Memories in our mind. Brothers lost but never left behind. Army WTF moments in the stories we find. In the Army's embrace, we're forever entwined. It's WTF moments in the Army's grind. Through the blood and sweat we find our kind. In the chaos and the fire we stand aligned. Warriors forged in the battle's bind. Through the smoke and the flames we rise again. In the heart of the storm we find our zen. Battle bodies by our side, our men. In the Army's legacy we transcend.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.